Has there ever been a more controversial figure in WWE than CM Punk? He's made many enemies during his tenure with the company and also stacked up a few allies as backup. The best in the world is a polarizing figure, and here are his top 5 enemies backstage and top 5 allies, starting with enemy Seth Rollins.
Philly Phil, stay away, you cancer.
It's no secret that Seth Rollins has openly stated over the years that he doesn't see a need for CM Punk's return to the company. Rollins felt that WWE was thriving without Punk, so why bring back someone who causes so much controversy backstage? In 2022, after the AEW fallout, Rollins is on record saying, "Stay away, you cancer. Get away from me forever. I don't like Phil. He's a jerk." Needless to say, Rollins played into their real-life heat immediately upon Punk's return at Survivor Series. With Rollins holding the Raw World title, it would make sense for the two to feud. And with Triple H running things, good business trumps all feelings. Friend Brock Lesnar.
Oh no! Oh my God! 5!
If you're gonna have one ally in this business, Brock Lesnar is likely the best ally you could possibly have. The Beast is easily the strongest, the best legit fighter, and the best money draw compared to any other wrestler backstage. Having Brock say good things about Punk could easily turn people around to the idea that maybe he's not such a bad guy. Brock also respects Punk for going to the UFC, and even if he didn't have the best run there, Brock respects Punk for getting in there and getting after it, which is more than we can say for the majority of WWE's roster. Enemy Roman Reigns.
Go to sleep on Roman Reigns, elbows to the side of the face. Punk with a running.
Roman Reigns has gone on record essentially saying he never really understood the hype behind CM Punk. Roman is a big dude and a legitimate athlete, so having the brash and arrogant Punk tell him how great he was likely didn't sit well with the big dog. In 2021, when being interviewed about Punk, Roman said, "When it comes down to it, Punk just wasn't as good or as over as John Cena. He wasn't as good or as over or moved the needle like The Rock. It just was what it was." Roman is a stand-up dude in real life and likely won't say anything more aggressive than that, but needless to say, he is not a fan of the straight-edge superstar. Friend Rey Mysterio.
I would love nothing more than to welcome you into the arms of my crusade.
During all of CM Punk's controversies, old and new, Rey Mysterio has always maintained that he got along great with Punk in real life and loved his work. Now, this is easy to believe, as I don't think I've ever heard of Rey having beef with anyone, and he seems universally liked. Rey Mysterio has been on mainstream wrestling TV since 1996, and that's something I can hardly believe. Having a long-tenured, proven superstar like Rey in Punk's corner will do wonders for his backstage reputation, and hopefully we see the two friends lock up at least one more time before one or both of them retire. Enemy Triple H.
And I am gonna kick your skinny, fat ass.
Well, this is awkward. Prior to leaving the WWE back in 2014, Punk insulted Triple H in his infamous pipe bomb promo, calling the game Vince McMahon's doofus son-in-law. He's since berated Triple H in various interviews, including his podcast with Colt Cabana that saw the both of them get sued by WWE. The thing about Triple H is he's a competitor, and right now he's competing against AEW. Any beef he has with Punk is immediately erased, as the game has an innate desire to win any competition he's part of. Punk coming back to WWE is a major ratings grab for the modern wrestling war. Triple H even addressed this immediately, posting a picture with Punk online with the caption, "Mighty cold day in hell." Friend John Cena. This one may be surprising, as John Cena seems to represent everything CM Punk rebelled against during his stint in WWE. Cena is the main company man, he never worked on the indies, and for the majority of his career, he worked as a bland WWE style in his matches. That said, anytime Punk is interviewed about Cena, he has nothing but high praise for the face that runs the place. Cena and Punk had a high-profile feud, culminating in Punk taking Cena's world title at SummerSlam 2011. With that much good business done between the two, it's easy to see why they would get along famously. Punk also says that Cena is one of the funniest guys in the business, so there's that too.
Tag made. Here comes Punk.
Enemy Stephanie McMahon.
I mean, in the end, people always get what they deserve.
Men seem to get over their issues with each other a little bit faster than women do. With that said, when CM Punk and real-life wife AJ Lee both left the WWE, AJ attacked Stephanie on Twitter after Stephanie made a female empowerment post. Lee responded to the post saying, "Your female wrestlers have record-selling merchandise and have starred in the highest-rated segments on the show several times, and yet they receive a fraction of the wages and screen time of the majority male roster." Stephanie's response was cold, calculated, and corporate, only saying, "Thank you, AJ Lee. I appreciate your opinion. Time will tell how this will affect Punk's current run." Friend Kofi Kingston.
From behind, CM Punk, looking to take advantage, roll through by Kingston, Kofi Kingston!
CM Punk and Kofi Kingston have a long-standing relationship as they used to be travel buddies in the late 2000s. Punk had hit it big and had his own tour bus, a perk which Kingston was extremely happy to get in on. The two have frequently had high praise for each other, and watching Kofi's journey from floundering babyface to New Day mainstay all the way up to Kofi Mania is said to have made Punk legitimately happy, regardless of how he felt about the rest of WWE's product. Enemy AJ Styles.
No, this is like tradition continues. Styles clash right there. This could be.
It's a bit sad, really, that there's a beef between CM Punk and AJ Styles, as I watched the two put on a great match in Ring of Honor back when I was in high school. Now, both former WWE World Title holders, it would be really cool to see another program between the two. That said, it doesn't seem to be in the cards. Punk famously called out Styles when he was silent during a tumultuous period in America, with Styles replying that he does not respect Punk. AJ has since said that he's not a fan of Punk and not open to working with him in the future. Friend Paul Heyman.
I'm sorry I doubted you.
In real life, Paul Heyman has been singing CM Punk's praises ever since he first found out about him. When Punk first came to WWE, he was brought onto the ECW brand and Heyman wanted to make him their star. Later, Heyman managed Punk during his famous year-long title reign back in 2012 and created many famous moments on the mic and helped him to win matches. Backstage, Heyman has constantly praised Punk, his authenticity, and how damn good he is at every aspect of professional wrestling. Now aligned with Roman Reigns, it'll be interesting to see how their relationship plays out. That concludes our list of CM Punk's real-life enemies and allies backstage. Who did we miss? Let us know in the comments below.